Rheneas is a brave little engine who enjoys working in the mountains on the island of Sodor. Even though he is little, Rheneas loves feeling like a really useful engine. One day, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Rheneas. He boomed. Cried Rheneas. Said Rheneas, but he was worried. He wasn't sure he was good enough to make the trip special. When Rheneas arrived at the station, the children and their teacher were waiting on the platform. He said Rusty, but Rheneas wasn't sure his best would be exciting enough. He felt like a little engine indeed. Sir Topham Hatt had told Rheneas' driver to point out all the beautiful sights along the way. Called his driver. Rheneas saw the castle every day. He didn't think it was special or important. He puffed to himself. Said his driver. Rheneas was still unhappy. The trip didn't seem wonderful. The trip didn't seem wonderful to him at all. He puffed. Meanwhile, Rusty was working on the rocky ridgeline. Heavy rains had washed the ground from under the tracks, said the foreman. Rheneas was still trying to think of something that would make the children's trip special. He didn't know the linesman had forgotten to switch the points. Suddenly, Rheneas was on the wrong track. Chuffed Rheneas, cried Rusty. Rheneas whooshed down the mountain like a roller coaster. The children cheered. Rheneas puffed up the rocky ridge with all his might. His coach clattered and bumped and bounced along behind. And the children oohed and ahed. Rheneas chuffed and puffed as hard as he could. He steamed across the trestle bridge. He was going so fast the teacher nearly lost her hat. Rheneas splashed under a waterfall. The children laughed happily, and the teacher covered her eyes. At last, they can see the station. Rheneas was very tired and worried. What would Sir Topham Hatt say? Said the teacher. Cried the children. Sir Topham Hatt wasn't cross with Rheneas. He was happy too. Puffed Rheneas proudly. Rheneas didn't feel like a little engine anymore.